https://mlb.com/news/T25-MLB Draft Day 2 Results Complete Coverage. Note, Day 2 of the MLB Draft will resume at 4:10 p.m. ET following a 1-hour break between rounds 10 to 11. Catch up on the notable picks from rounds 4-10 below. Day 2 of the draft looks a little different. This time around, we're going to finish the whole thing. After Day 1 brought 105 picks, today we're covering rounds 420 to complete the 2025 MLB Draft. Day 2 is live right now, streaming on MLB.com, MLB.tv, and in the video player atop this story. As always, there's still tons of game-changing talent available, and you can see the top-ranked draft prospects remaining right here. Selections made in the top 10 rounds have bonus slot values assigned to each spot, leading to each club's collective bonus pool. The overage on any bonus signed above $150,000 after the 10th round will also be applied to the pool. So the middle rounds are where teams get creative, sometimes mixing senior signs with low leverage with high ceiling prep types who need to be signed away from major college commitments. Players taken in the top 10 rounds often sign because teams lose that slot value in their pool if they can't complete a deal. There will be 1-minute breaks between picks through round 10 on Monday, as well as a 10-minute break between rounds 6 and 7. There will be no delay between selections after that, beyond a 1-hour break between rounds 10 and 11, and another 10-minute pause between rounds 15 and 16. Round 4. Pick 1, 106th overall, White Sox, Landon Hodge C., Crespi Carmelite, HS, number 164. Chicago used the first Day 2 selection on Hodge, who has a hit-over-power profile, but earns points in many models as a left-handed hitting catcher. The LSU recruit's above-average arm strength is his best asset, and evaluators believe he has enough athleticism to develop into a solid defender behind the dish. With Kyle Teel and Edgar Quero in the majors, the White Sox system could use an infusion of catching talent at the lower levels. More. Pick 5, 110th overall, Athletics, Gavin Turley, OF, Oregon State, number 78. Turley has some of the best raw power in the class, earning plus grades from some scouts, and he has the bat speed to back it up. He improved some of his contact rates this spring with the Beavers, but those concerns are still fairly loud for the right-handed slugger. He has the above-average speed and plus arm to be an asset in the outfield too, and could be 5-tool star if the hit tool improves. Pick 6, 111th overall, Nationals, Miguel Syme Jr., RHP Poly Prep, NY. The New York City native has some of the best fastball velocity years class and pumped triple digits during his time in the MLB Draft League this summer. The 6'4" right-hander also has the makings of an above-average breaking pitch, but will work on finding his command with the Nats. More. Pick 9, 114th overall, Reds, Mason Neville, OF, Oregon, number 35. The highest-ranked prospect entering Day 2 goes to Cincinnati. Neville tied for the Division I lead with 26 homers for the Ducks this spring, but dealt with swing-and-miss issues against non-fastballs. A potential center fielder, Neville gives the Reds 3 of MLB Pipeline's top 45 draft prospects through 4 rounds. Pick 22, 127th overall, Braves, Briggs McKenzie, LHP, Corinth Holders, Jess, number 69. Another one of the best arms available, McKenzie's plus curveball earned comparisons to fellow North Carolina native Mackenzie Gores at the same stage of their development. McKenzie's fastball velocity slipped to the 87 to 91 miles per hour range in the spring, but Atlanta has something to build on with the 6'2" southpaw, its first pitching pick of 2025. Round 5. Pick 1, 137th overall, White Sox, Gabe Davis, RHP, Oklahoma State, number 47. Davis's height at 6'9" will certainly catch the eye of any scout, and he has some interesting stuff beyond the size, namely a 94-97 mile-per-hour fastball that can touch 100 and a tight upper 80s slider that can miss bats. He missed time in the last calendar year with a broken collarbone and shoulder issues and could improve that repertoire with more sustained work in the pros. Pick 6, 142nd overall, Nationals, Coy James SS3B, Davie County NCHS, number 94. James headed into last summer as a potential first-rounder, but his stock slipped on the showcase circuit. The Gatorade Player of the Year in North Carolina, he still has upside as a right-handed bat who can hit for average and power and could make for an exciting project in the Washington system. Pick 16, 152nd overall, Mariners, Corbin Dickerson, OF, Indiana number 83. After 2 years without much experience at Louisville, Dickerson transferred to Indiana for this season and took off with a .314, 381, 632 line and 19 homers. He could do even more damage if he improves his selectivity at the next level, and his plus speed gives him another tool he can use to push towards Seattle. Round 6. Pick 14, 79th overall, Twins, Bruin Agbayani, SS, St. Louis, number 34. The son of 5-year major leaguer Benny Agbayani, the left-handed hitting shortstop has good barrel control and solid plate discipline, giving him a hit-over-power profile. He has above-average speed, but many believe he could head from shortstop to the outfield, like his father, in the pros long-term. More pick 16 and 81st overall, Cubs, Josiah Hartshorn, OF, Orange Lutheran, Calif, HS, number 108. Hartshorn tied for the win at last year's high school home run derby in Texas, and the Golden State native has an interesting background as someone who's had to flip between being a primary hitter from both sides of the plate due to elbow and back injuries during his prep career. He'll rely on the pop in the bat as he joins the Chicago system as a switch-hitting outfielder. Pick 20, 185th overall, Brewers, Daniel Dickinson, 2B, Louisiana State, number 80. Dickinson was a 2-year standout at Utah Valley and even joined the U.S. Collegiate National Team before transferring to LSU. He slashed .3 high, 458, 525 with 12 homers over 68 games for the Men's College World Series champs and caught scouts' attention for his ability to hit to all fields. Pick 23, 188th overall, Royals, Tarek Kemp, SS, Baylor. A native of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, Kemp had experience playing for the Dutch national team and in the country's honkbal hoofdklasse before coming stateside to Western Oklahoma State College. After a down first year with Baylor in 2024, he was an all-Big 12 selection for the Bears as a senior, hitting .358, 446, 542, while showing plus speed and good defense at just 5'7". Round 7. Pick 8, 203rd overall, Pirates, Brent Iredale, 3B, Arkansas, number 177. The Australian spent his first 2 collegiate years in the New Mexico JUCO ranks before transferring to the Razorbacks for this spring. He hit 14 homers and slugged .544 in 65 games for one of the most talented teams in the nation, posting impressive exit velocities to back up those numbers. Iredale faces swing and miss and third base defense questions heading into the pros. Pick 10, 205th overall, Rangers, Paxton Kling, OF, Penn State, number 162. Kling was well known as a Pennsylvania prepster in the 2022 class, but headed to LSU, where he couldn't find consistency over 2 years. After transferring to Penn State for 2025, he steadied his stock with better swing decisions this spring. His plus speed and above-average arm should help his center field chances with Texas. Pick 26, 221st overall, Phillies, Matthew Fisher, RHP, Memorial, HS, number 46. Philadelphia might have to get creative with its pool to fit the Indiana commit at this spot, but it's a high upside selection. Fisher has 3 above-average pitches in his 92-93 mph fastball, low 80s slider and upper 70s curveball, each of which comes with good spin rates. Standing 6'3", Fisher also has good athleticism as a former star quarterback back home. Pick 30, 25th overall, Dodgers, Mason Estrada, RHP, MIT. Yes, the Engineers get on the board here. Estrada drew interest from Northeast scouts for showing a 94-96 mph fastball and an 84-87 mph slider-cutter hybrid this spring, and he has a transfer set up to go to Tennessee if he doesn't work out something with Los Angeles. Round 8, Pick 2, 227th overall, Rockies, Tanner Thack, 1B, UNC Wilmington, number 151. Thack is the great-nephew of Hall of Famer Catfish Hunter, so baseball runs in the family. The left-handed slugger is UNCW's all-time leader in home runs with 54, and he has the bat speed and plus raw power that could translate to the pros. Stuck at first base, he'll need to improve his chase rate to get the most of the pop he'll need to be valuable. Pick 16, 241st overall, Cubs, Jake Knapp, RHP, North Carolina. The ACC Pitcher of the Year, Knapp went 14-0 this spring while ranking 3rd in Division I in WHIP .83 and 4th in ERA 2.02 as a grad student. The Tar Heel, who turns 25 next month, can throw a 91 to 97 miles per hour fastball with good ride, but will need to polish his low 80s changeup and low 80s slider on the pro side. Pick 24, 249th overall, Tigers, Nick Dumsnil, OF, California Baptist, number 118. Last year's Cape Cod League steals leader looked to be trending toward a day one selection until he showed swing and miss struggles against breaking pitches this spring. His history of hitting, especially with wood bats, and his potential for decent pop give the Tigers something to unlock at the next level. Round 9, pick 863rd overall, Pirates, Jared Jones 1B, Louisiana State, number 101. The Bucks are trying to corner the market on Jared Jones's, adding the LSU infielder to the 23-year-old right-hander already in the organization. The newest Jones slugged 64 homers over his 3 years in Baton Rouge, winning 2 national titles along the way, and his raw power is among the best in this year's college crop. He faces swing and miss concerns and is likely limited to first base despite 65 grade arm strength. Pick 11, 266th overall, Giants, Reed Worley, RHP, Cherokee HS. Worley showed off elite spin rates at this year's draft combine, often eclipsing 3,000 RPM, and the grip on his breaking ball has to be seen to be believed as he spikes his pointer finger and wraps his middle finger around the top of it. He has a commitment to Kennesaw State. Pick 27, 282nd overall, Guardians, Ryan Prager, LHP, Texas A&M. Prager was the ace of the Aggies College World Series runner-up squad in 2024, leading to a third-round pick by the Angels. He didn't sign and saw his stuff and results take a downturn in College Station in 25. His fastball, which sat around 88 miles per hour this spring, still has decent life, and his upper 70s changeup is his best pitch. Round 10, pick 3, 288th overall, Marlins, Jake McCutcheon, 2B, Missouri State, number 228. Batting from the left side, McCutcheon stays on time despite employing a leg kick, and his combination of swing decisions and impressive exit velocities led to an above-average pre-draft hit tool grade. He played primarily in the corner outfield spots this spring, but was announced at second base. Pick 13, 298th overall, Red Sox, Maximus Martin, SS, Kansas State. A transfer from Georgia State, Martin replaced 2024 first-rounder Kalen Culpepper as the Wildcats' shortstop and slashed .32 for 2020 612 with 14 homers. His plus raw power is his best tool, and he might end up at second base or the outfield as his future defensive home. Pick 18, 303rd overall, Diamondbacks, Brady Counsell, SS, Kansas. The son of Cubs manager Craig Counsell stays in the National League with Arizona. Playing as a third baseman with the Jayhawks, Counsell became the first player in program history to win a Rawlings Gold Glove Award, and Arizona announced him as a shortstop, moving him up the defensive spectrum. The senior transfer from Minnesota has some decent raw power to play with too.